This is Michele Knight. This is the astrological update for the whole of November for Scorpio and Scorpio rising and moon in Scorpio. If you don't know what your rising is or your moon is, these are also the videos that you need to watch. So just go to my website, astrologyknight.com, Knight with a K, of course. And there's a free chart wheel there for you. Just put your details in and boom, it will come up. Anyway, I have some very important news for you. No doubt you are aware that this is your month. This is your time, and the whole planets are cheering you on, wishing you a happy birthday and encouraging you towards the next phase of your life. It kicks off with a new moon on the 3rd, and this new moon is not any old new moon. It's your astrological new year. It's your birthday new moon, and it gives you special magic and a special wish. What do you want to evolve and create and bring into your being? It's the end of the old you and the beginning of the new you. And there is a solar eclipse, which means you are leaving something behind once and for all. Now, if there's a person, an experience, or whatever it is you want to leave behind, you may have, because you're so fired up with all the planets being in your sign, you may be tempted to press the button that is nuclear and go, I obliterate you from the earth. And possibly this is not the best way, or the most, you don't need to do that actually, and it's not necessarily necessary. Try and just give them a little, blow them away, they're unimportant, but avoid pressing that button because it will take up too much of your energy. Whatever you want to let go of is gone anyway, due to the fact that you are stepping into a new phase. And we also have a 4-planet stellium in your sign, including Saturn, the Lord of Responsibility, who you may feel is chipping away at you, making you aware of all of your flaws, making you aware of some of the things that you need to change, and generally polishing you up. Now, you might be resistant to that at first, but ultimately it's a much easier process if you surrender. And actually, what Saturn will teach you, because it's in your sign, is that you are an alchemist. And when you want to change, it can be painless. You just go, and you're there. Venus, the planet of love, is lightening things up a little bit. It's in the place for you of communication, and it's a bit lighter. So you're able to communicate, I wouldn't say dispassionately, because it's still got your energy wrapped around it, but you're able to communicate, you're able to say what you feel, and in a way you can't help yourself or stop yourself. Jupiter, the planet of good fortune and adventure, is going retrograde, is going backwards on the 7th. You might find yourself visiting a country that you visited in the past, talking to a person who's very different to you that you knew in the past, and finding a whole new perspective or some treasure connected to that person. And on the 10th, thank goodness, we've got Mercury, the planet of communication, going direct in your sign. You have the gift of the gab. You are very persuasive after the 10th, and things are much less muddled. Before that, with Mercury going retrograde in your sign, you may have had difficult conversations with people from the past. You may have been going over old ground. You may have been frustrated that you couldn't pin anything down. Much, much better when Mercury goes direct. And that's on the 10th. Anyway, there's a grand water trine on the 12th, which is a big emotional healing for you. And very, very full on, because we've got, in that grand water trine, we've got Sun, Saturn, conjunct in your sign, trining the moon, and it's going to bring you something to laugh about, something to be joyful about as well. I don't think it's going to be a painful healing. There might be laughing and crying and hysteria, but it's not, I don't think it's going to be one of those big old, oh, I've got to go hide under the duvet. I think it's more of a like happy revelation, happy emotional revelation. The full moon on the 17th is bringing a peak experience connected to your relationships. You may have an intuition, you may have a dream. Whether you're single, taken, or in a relationship, there may be some message of the future coming to you. So look out for that. And Chiron, the wounded healer, is going direct on the 18th, which is great. You might have been feeling that you've been going through this intense healing process. You might not have even been able to put your finger on what it was, but it felt heavy. And now it's lighter. You're going to learn, actually, and be healed through pleasure, fun, and play. And that message was around earlier on in the year as well. On the 23rd, you're feeling much more grounded, you're feeling able to create abundance, and you're feeling good. Anyway, have a stunning month. And if it's your birthday this month, I send you much love, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care.